Good morning, sir. Astagfirullah.
Halo kelas, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sir Billy.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, today we will continue our learning about statistics. Before we start our learning, who is absent today?
Nuris, sir.
Rizky, sir.
Anybody know where?
He
Nuris
doing pray in
Okay.
Salat.
Okay, thank you, Timo.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, before we start our learning, let's pray. Who wants to lead our prayer?
Hi.
Okay, Timo.
Okay, before we start the class, I will let you pray. Pray, begin. Enough. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Timo, for the prayer. So, as I was saying last week, today we will learn how to solve problem about statistic. So, before we going to solve statistic problem, we will have a little bit of flashback about our last meeting material. So, last meeting we already learn about measures of central tendency, that there is three types of measures. There is mean, median, and mode. So we have three types of measures of central tendency. The first one is mean, the second one is median, and the third one is mode. So who can tell me what is the meaning of mean?
The average.
Okay, mean is the average of of data, and median is
The middle value.
okay. Median of a data is a middle number of a sorted data. So before we know how to determine the median, we have to sort the data first. Okay, and the third one is mode. Who knows what mode means? Sorry, do you know
I
what?
don't know, sir.
Okay, so mode is basically the frequency number, which means that numbers that appears the most of a data. So this is what we learned last week. So today we will solve a problem about statistics. So let's move on. Okay, before we solve the problem, we have to know how to determine or how to find the mean, the median, and the mode first. So first, how to determine the average of a data. Okay, who can tell me how to find the mean of a data? Dimas?
The first step is sum of the data.
Okay,
Sum.
sum of data,
Yeah.
and then
Divided by
divided
the
by
number of data.
okay, number of data. Number of data. Okay, and the median. How to determine median of a data is basically we just have to find the middle number of the
Sure.
data. But remember, before we find the middle numbers, we have to sort the data first. And how to find mode of a data, we just have to find the most frequent numbers of number that appear the most. Okay, before we go to examples, there is any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so we will solve problem about statistics. Okay. We have one examples. Ori, can you read the questions for me?
For sure, sir.
Okay.
Number one, the final math exam of 10 students is as follows: 8, 9, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 6. Find the average of the data.
Okay, thank you, Ori. So we have to find the mean of the average of this data. So first step we gonna do is mean. The symbol of mean, who can tell me? Symbol. Okay, X bar equals to sum of data divided by number of
Data.
okay, number of data. So we just have to sum all of the data. So 8 plus 9 plus 7 plus 5 6 plus 7 8 plus 9 plus 7 plus 6 divided by y10.
Because number of data is 10.
Okay, because the numbers of data is 10. So who can solve this for me? Use calculator.
Yes. Can you use your calculator?
You can use your calculator. Okay, so yeah, divided by 10. The sum of the data is
Is
how much?
72.
72. Okay, so 72 divided by 10 is equals to 7.2. Okay, so the average of final math exam is 7 point. The average is 7 point. Okay. Any questions? Okay, that's all our class today. We will continue next week.
Oh, I think he's absent, but now he's left.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
He is praying, so it's okay.
Oh.
Okay, we will continue our meeting next week. So I will close the meeting today. Norris, can you let us pray for close the class?
Okay, before we close the class, let's pray together. Pray start. Finish. Thank you.
Okay, thank you class.
Thank you, sir.